So I think her brother is moving to Bailey Place.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Happy Thanksgiving, Donnie.
Happy Thanksgiving, Patrick.
Welcome to Miller Field. Happy Thanksgiving, Andrew. Big shout out to all those viewers at home. We want to wish you from Revere TV, Don Boudreau, myself, Patrick Keefe, wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone at home is watching, smell the turkey, and family on their minds.
This is what it's all about right here.
So today's meeting of Revere versus Winthrop is the 91st meeting. We're playing today at Miller Field, and I want to say Winthrop has the edge on Revere over the 91 years, but Revere has won the last two?
Three.
Oh, was it a tie?
This will be four. No,
Okay.
This will be the fourth year if they win today.
Right, so
which they've never done before. They've never beat them 4 years in a row.
Revere is on a bit of a streak, and obviously going into this game, I think Revere is the favorite, but it's Thanksgiving. Kids are playing. They're putting everything on the line today. Their last game of their high school season. Some kids, after today, will never put a helmet on again.
That's right. They'll never, ever. We've been there, right?
Right.
I mean, I didn't play in college, but, you remember that last high school game. Sticks with you for the rest of your life. Winthrop, this is like their Super Bowl today. They're going to give them a fight. They put up 70 points their last two games, Winthrop. So, Revere's going to have to come and get the job done today.
So big 66 is kicking off to Revere. The ball's going to go into the end zone.
That wind is going to be strong today. They're forecasting 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Fortunately, the rain has stopped, which is wonderful.
I'd like to get a little sun out there, huh?
Yeah, it would be nice.
It's chilly up here in the stands. Andrew's bundled up. We're all bundled up. And as you mentioned, so the Revere will start off on the 20, but that wind is pushing west to east, pushing towards the ocean. Kicking into that wind the other way is going to be very difficult today.
It's going to be tough. I could see kicking with the wind to your back. I mean, you could see a 50-yard field goal today.
You might,
right?
And you just might.
And Revere's won on a field goal here, I believe, what was it, 2 years ago?
So here we go, starting off. Boudreau under Senos, Lanos sold back. Toss sweep to Lanos. He's got the block, and he's going to get upfield.
Some nice cuts by Joe. He's still going.
Lanos is still going. There he goes, down the sideline.
Look at this.
Lanos taken down at the 47. First down, Revere.
That's a great run by Joe. He broke a few tackles on that. Winthrop's going to have to do a better job wrapping up if they want to stay in this game today.
Yeah, they're going to definitely have to hit a little harder than that. Looks like they're just trying to grab and pull him down, and that's something that he's not going to have. They're going hurry up. Boudreau on the center. Lanos in the backfield. Another toss sweep the other way.
That's a different formation than we've seen.
There goes Lanos down.
He's got another first down.
Another first down for Lanos right off the bat. Revere is threatening. They've taken it to the 37-yard line. 36. First and 10 Revere at the Winthrop 36.
Must be so exciting. Bittersweet. Calvin was telling me last night after their last practice, a lot of the kids were a little teary-eyed, seniors especially, knowing that was their last practice.
Yep.
This will be their last game. Like you said, some of them won't play anymore. Some hopefully will move on and play in college. But I think they got a decent day today.
Yep, November 28th. These kids started started practicing outdoors late August. They started lifting last school year. This is
it's a long season.
That's going to be out of Teo right up the middle.
Nice run by Teo.
You're right, and as you mentioned, this is a great bond that they formed this year. They're having a terrific season.
Coach Ciccatelli winning Coach of the Year.
Yeah, he just got that award, and that, so well deserved. So it's going to be second down and 3 for Revere at the 29-yard line.
The thing is with Coach Chick is these kids will go to battle for him. They really have a family bond over there. These kids are so close. It's really nice to see. More than just the X's and O's, all the other things that football does for these young men.
Murphy in motion. It's going to be a little end around to Murphy. Murphy's going to get the first down. Moore takes it to the 20. Takes it down to the 19 for a first down. Revere.
They look good so far. It looks like they've come prepared. They're ready to play.
Murphy on the sweep right.
Much like we've seen all season long, they just drive the ball. They're tough to stop on offense.
From what I've seen so far.
See a lot of fans in the stands on both sides starting to fill up. Looks like everyone, a couple pre-gaming before the game. Maybe some tailgating going on.
Like little hot toddies, like we were saying.
Everyone's going to be excited to get see this game, but then get home and enjoy their family. Little counter toss to Lanos. Lanos going to the 10, to the 5, out of bounds around the 5. Love that play.
All year.
First down and goal, Revere at the 5. Lanos has already chalked up about 40 yards on this series.
Scouting Winthrop, they have some good linebackers, but the linebackers tend to read the guard pulls. They follow the pull, so see if Revere's made some adjustments for that.
First and goal, Boudreau in the center, Lanos in the backfield. Got Barbosa. It's going to be just right up the middle. Lanos in for the score. Touchdown, Revere.
Nice run by Joe. The stat sheet in front of us, Patrick, but I'm really impressed with how many times this kid has found the end zone this year. I think he's leading right up there in the state.
Well, as we talked about the awards, and this is going to be this is not going to be an easy kick, even for an extra point. The wind is still pushing. He's going to have to push this right through. So Riazzi for the extra point. Snap is up. Good. Kick is up. The kick is good.
It's good.
But you can see that it hung up, and he still cleared it by plenty, but it hangs up there in that wind.
9:41 on the clock, and we get 7 on the board.
Revere scores quickly. And like you mentioned on the stat sheet, he's having a tremendous year. A lot of Revere athletes are recognizing the fall sports for their how well they did. There was a couple MVPs, a lot of league MVPs, a lot of league all-stars, Coach of the Year awards, and when they start doling out the trophies and awards for the Revere High football team this year, they're gonna stack up.
I think they will. Really impressive season for Revere athletics.
Yep.
Soccer making the tournament.
Both soccer teams, girls and boys.
Girls field hockey, girls volleyball.
Yep.
The track, I think the boys track finished first. Girls second, I think.
And they're going into the indoor season as well for track. And then, of course, basketball starts right up on practices.
Tryouts are on Monday, yeah. Here we go, right?
Yeah. All right, so Riaz is going to be kicking into the wind here. And Winthrop has a kind of like 2 front lines almost.
There's a big gap in the middle there.
Their second line. Yeah, they'll
running a little deception there.
They wanted to show an onside, so there you go. Winthrop's going to pull back a little bit. And it's going to be tough to kick deep.
Yeah, you almost think he's going to squib it, but...
And he does. He picks it right on the ground. 34 picks it up on the fly, and he's tackled on the sideline.
So we know is it Hebert or Hubert? He's their star player.
So that was sophomore Juan Gakwa who took that kick return. Nice little recovery for himself.
Yeah, got it, short hands with the ball. So Winthrop has switched to basically running what Revere runs, which is the wing T offense. That's new for Winthrop. You'll see a lot of the plays are going to look very similar to what Revere runs. They've had some success with it.
A couple newer coaches in the last few years on the Winthrop sidelines. So it's going to be a keeper rollout.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
So number 44 Winthrop is, shout out to Tyler Rockefeller. He played for us in Pop Warner years ago. We loved having him.
Right.
Great kid, great family.
His father's filmed a lot of games for us, but you see him here. He's up on the top of the dome over here. He's filming the game for the team. He's got a son who played for us as well, Evan.
Evan Rockefeller,
in 8th grade. We love the Rockefeller family, and
just great people.
Tyler was a tremendous Pop Warner football player. He's having a great season.
He helped us beat Everett all those years ago in the tournament.
Second down and 11.
Little reverse.
Hand off. It's going to go
nice
to 30.
wrap up by Mazer. Nice to have Ollie Mazer back because he was injured in that Melrose game.
Yeah, I mean, Mazer was dinged up. He tried. I was told he was trying to get back in the game, but they held him off.
Yeah.
And Murphy was dinged up. And Murphy took a week off of practice.
His shoulder is still bothering, but he wants to play. It's his last game in high school. He told his dad, "I'm playing."
So it doesn't look like Murphy's on the defensive side of the ball right now. You got Cerboni playing safety, and you got Barbosa and Furlong playing corners. False start.
Motion, yeah.
So that's going to be third, and after the mark-off, it's going to be about 3rd and 12.
False start against the Vikings.
A little better start for Revere this year. I know last year they went down early 6-0 against Winthrop.
Right. Down and 13.
And it was freezing. Last year was 5 degrees for the game.
That was brutal. With that wind chill, it was brutal. We were popsicles.
We would have liked to have been in the booth that year.
Yes, absolutely.
So something to watch here, and we'll talk about it after this play. Passes.
Nice catch.
He's going to be just short of the first down. That was a tremendous catch.
Number 30.
I can say so.
He's got the wind at his back. The quarterback threw a strike. Great straight pass. So it's going to be 4th and 1. We thought Winthrop was backed up. They're bringing it close to midfield. Big 4th down early in the game for Winthrop.
You got to wonder if they give it to their big fullback here and just see if he can just, pound that 1 yard.
Well, if I was Winthrop, I wouldn't want to run any deception. Like you said, just push
straight
it
forward. Yeah,
and
you don't want to go side to side on this.
It's going to be up to the Revere's front line to make the stop.
And they're very good at filling the gaps. That Revere line.
Hot. Get him to jump.
And that quarterback's going to go out. He's got it. That's Hebert. He's quick. Hubert.
So he was always their quarterback. It looks like they moved him to a running back position, but it looks like he played a little bit of both. He's a talented kid. He played even his freshman year. He was out there for Winthrop on special teams, taking back some kick returns. So the kid's talented. He's got a good career over here in Winthrop.
He's only a junior, right? Or is he a senior? He's a junior.
Is he a junior?
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Winthrop at the Revere 48. It's going to be a handoff to 14. Got some room. And he's going to get about 70 yards.
Picks up 9 to 10 yards.
That's Havermill on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 1 here.
So now this is David DeChico, looks like is
checking in.
Give them 9 on the second down and 1 for the Vikings.
Looks like they have a lot of juniors on their team, Pat, so they're going to be good next year.
Yep.
As will Revere, I believe they lose some great players, but
Winthrop plays a tough conference as well. Not easy for him. And up to 14 again, and he's going to get stuck.
Nice.
I'm not sure he got enough for the first down there.
Yeah, Winthrop played, only lost to Danvers by 1. Played a good game against
Danvers is a powerhouse.
Yeah, they are.
No game that immediately by number 6, Edwin Hernandez.
So that's going to be 3rd and 1 here.
1 for the Vikings.
Revere has a lot to play for today, though, right? If they win today, they'll be the first Revere team in history to go 10 wins, which is a big accomplishment for them. If they win today, they seal up and sole NEC champs.
Yep. 3rd down and 1. Shotgun snap.
There's a little block on the back.
Looked like Mazer was taken down there on that. And the ref was standing right there. But you know what? It's not going to see everything.
And, I want to apologize to some of the refs out there. I got a little talking to from the coach telling me they weren't happy with some of
the Wayland game? Yeah.
Colorful commentary on some of the refs' calls. So I know they try to do the best job they can. And, we're a little biased sometimes.
Oh,
but,
sure. So 5 minutes to 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Winthrop's driving 1st and 10 at the 34. Couple
So it looks
nice
like they're
carries by
shifting the
Hubbard.
D-line around, giving them some different looks.
Hand off, and it's
Right there is
Tran.
Tran, yep.
They're going to cover those gaps right now. I think that they're trying to figure out where they're going and see what they do. And obviously, early in the game, 14 and the quarterback are the guys you want to key on.
Second down and 9.
But they showed with the wind at their back, they showed that they can throw the ball with the wind helping them out.
Yeah, and that wind is strong. It can be tough though, with the wind even to your back.
Too much zip
You
on
can
it.
put a little too much, overthrow the player. That was a great catch by that receiver on that last throw they made.
So it's going to be second down and 8. Hubert under center. He's got Hubbard full back, a little motion.
Yeah, a little
Big number 30. He's going to get to the outside. And Barbosa gets there.
Yeah, it looks like Turf wants to.
Well, Barbosa was there, and he wanted to. It looks like he wanted to cut it in, and nothing really to grab onto over there.
Yeah.
But Barbosa pursued that.
Just go to the sideline.
So we have 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Revere leads 7-0 at your Thanksgiving Day game in Millerfield, the 91st meeting between Revere and Winthrop.
I can't wait for that stuffing, Patrick.
No, huh?
I can't wait.
So for all you Revere TV watchers, we're gonna try and do a poll starting around the halftime. We'll talk about that sometime during the break. We're gonna do an online, a Facebook poll for Revere TV. 3rd and 11.
They're going with
Back
that
to
double
pass.
wing.
He had a double motion.
Yeah, that doesn't work too well.
When you run the double wing, you gotta figure out how to run it. But, so you have it's going to be 3rd and 15.
The Revere defensive line does a really good job too of just playing on the line of scrimmage. The coach teaches them don't over penetrate. Fill those gaps up. Maybe they get a yard, but you know what? 1-2 yards is not going to get you a first down. And they've been pretty disciplined all year with that. It's nice to have Benson back. Benson had the knee banged up, so great to see that he can play in his last high school game.
Right, and you'll start seeing probably pretty soon, shortly after the season, a lot of these kids are starting to figure out where they're going to go to school next year. It'll be really interesting to see where some of these seniors head. 3rd and long, 3rd and 15, back to pass. An interception over the middle.
Is that Ceremony?
That's
Number 9?
Number 5.
Marco Ceremony getting it done.
Sniffing it out, playing center field for Revere. 1st and 10 for Revere with a Marco Cervoni pick.
And we get him back next year too.
Yeah, Marco's I'm going to give a shout out to his dad, Jim, who we've coached with. We've coached with James, good man, and his the nickname for Marco is Stracciatella. If you couldn't tell, the Cervoni family's Italian. They'll probably have lasagna with their turkey today.
You know it.
I know that's how we grew up too.
Another great family.
What was it? The lasagna or manicotti, right? So just a 1st and 10 for Revere. They're at the 30-yard line. Murphy's gonna get up the field.
Nice run by Jonathan.
There's a flag on the field. There may have been a hole on the outside. This one might come back. That's what looks like is happening here. Block on the back.
What are you going to do?
It looked like a personal foul.
That's a big 10-yarder.
If that's a personal foul, it's going to push you back even further. Yep, and that's.
Well, you've said that many times this year. On those outside plays, it's tough sometimes. It's a little easy to see those holds.
So it was just a hold, and that's going to be first down and 21 because it's the spot foul where the hold was taking place.
Wow, that's a big one.
And they're going into the wind. So right now, and I know Calvin's got a great arm. Right now, this is not a passing time. Fumble on the field. He's covered up at the 15, so a loss of a few more, a loss of 5. Lucky to hold on to the ball. It's cold.
Yeah, and the
ball's wet.
The tough
cold.
part here, even a punt's not going to go very far.
No. So second down and 25.
Starter on the 15-yard line.
We have about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Revere leads 7-0. You're watching Revere TV on Thanksgiving Day.
Stands are starting to fill up a little more. I think people saw the weather cleared up a little bit. Maybe they're going to brave it.
A couple late stragglers to the game. Second down and 25. Boudreau on the center. It's going to be a screen. Murphy's going to get it. He's going to cross field. Got some room up the middle of the field. Murphy's taken down around the 22. Short game.
Yeah, not much there on that one.
He could have made a tackle too, right? He comes down to that.
So we got a third and very long.
Brings it up to the 21-yard line, brought down by Steve Brewer there.
See if they dial up. I think you just might want to, try and run to the outside.
Third and 20.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Revere.
Yeah, they want to talk this one over.
Timeout Winthrop. Timeout Winthrop.
Oh, Winthrop.
Okay. So while we got a little break in the action, we'll bring you over here. Johnny, today, for the first time ever, we want to create some a little bit more interest in the Revere TV viewership, but also make these games a little bit more exciting. So we made 2 trophies just like this. See, they're a turkey.
Yeah, I love the turkey on top.
We're going to do an offensive and defensive player of the game for Revere. It is a Revere TV game.
That's for sure.
And we're going to present that right after the end of the game. Got a little special surprise for the 2 winners. I made a turkey leg for each of them so they can chomp on that turkey leg right after the game and have some turkey to go. So we're going to do a poll at some point, and just for some viewers' choices, and the coaches are going to help out, and Donnie, myself, and people from Revere TV are going to figure out who's going to get the reward for the
Offensive player of the game.
Offensive and defensive player of the game, and it will be a senior, okay?
Yes, it will be a senior.
Game.
It's their last game, right? And they get a turkey leg out of the deal,
and
too.
they get a turkey leg out of the deal.
And we have a professional chef here, so you know it's going to be a good one.
So that's going to generate some interest, and then gives them something to play for next year.
That's right.
So we're going to have third and long, third and 20, make that 20. Yep, third and 20.
After this play.
Oh, he slipped.
No footing here. No footing, huh?
Little slick out there, yeah.
So they're going to have to punt here. There's about 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
We got 17 timeouts. No, you only get 3 now.
Well, the thing that does obviously help is Winthrop will have the wind to their face.
Yeah, but
And
this
another
punt,
32
like you said,
seconds.
I can't imagine this is going to go very far. And it did not. It just knocked it out of bounds.
Wow.
It might have been a
Well, I'm assuming that's why Winthrop took the timeout.
8-yard net.
Because, if they didn't take that timeout, maybe Revere gets a shot to switch to the other side of the field and get a decent punt away. So that was a good call by Winthrop coach.
It was a great call, and I wasn't sure why they were calling the timeout until I looked at the clock and figured that out. But that was a great call. I will be honest, I wasn't happy with the play call before, running the pass play there, especially throwing the ball into the wind right now is going to be tough. I'm surprised they didn't get the ball allowance a few more times on that drive.
There's going to be a key stop here.
Yep, first and 10 for Winthrop at the 20, so they're already in the red zone. It's going to be Hubert. He's going to keep it.
Not much there for him.
No.
Now is he going to call another timeout here? Doesn't look like it.
Well, he already used 1, so I don't know if they want to use up 2 of their 3 timeouts in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just be happy with, taking their chances with the wind to their face.
And here we go. That's going to be the end of the quarter. We'll take it into the second quarter. Revere leads 7-0. Winthrop is threatening. They're in the red zone.
Well, we'll hope the sun comes out.
Yeah. There's a lot of gray sky, though. I don't know. The ball. Second down and 7. They're the 17. The Revere 17.
They're going with that double wing again.
So keeper again. Hubert's going to keep it. He almost gets tackled from behind by Adateo. It's going to be taken to the 11. So it's going to be third and short. They like that play.
Quarterback keeper rollout, yeah.
They're going to have to figure out the gaps here where the two tackles is going to plug those holes because you can really disrupt the play.
Yeah.
I mean, he was almost tackled from behind by the far side end, correct?
Generally just having the wingback crack down on the DN, I mean, there's really not much to that play.
So actually, it looks like that's what they did. They put Teo right over the center, which is very unusual for him.
No, he's got the first.
They're going to take it for 5 yards. It's going to be first down and goal at the 5.
Hey, as we said, it's going to be a battle, right? Every year Winthrop gives us a fight.
No doubt.
Obviously want Revere to win, but we don't mind the battle. It gets a little boring if
we
you're up by 20.
We want a good football game,
right?
And everyone knows it's going to be a good football.
That's right.
We'll see what Revere's defense can dial up on a stop here. First and goal at the 6. Hubert's going to keep it.
Yeah.
Hubert's going to get to the 3. So Hubert's
Not much to that play.
no, but he's getting some blocking and he's getting just enough space.
They're just trying to, outnumber them at the point of attack, and
Sorry,
Revere figured it out.
that was Havermill. So it looks like that. Was that Havermill on the carry?
I thought it was Hebert.
Okay, it was Hubert. I wasn't sure if they switched up the quarterback and rotated him out.
Right.
I didn't. Yeah, 27's Hubert.
Hubert.
All right. And 14's Havermill in the backfield. So far, they've had a bulk of all the carries. And it's going to be a straight keeper right up the middle. He's going to get stacked up.
I don't know. That looked like they didn't have enough guys in the backfield on that play.
Well, if you try to say if they were covered up.
Well, it looked like they had only 3 people in the backfield. But obviously the rest didn't call it. Maybe I just didn't see it right.
3 in the backfield, but they had their wings offline just a little bit.
Was he off?
It looks well
On the right side, yeah.
From this side, it's tough to tell. The last thing you want to do is have an illegal formation on this side of the field. So third down and goal at the 3, and I think this is 2-down territory for Winthrop.
Wow. No doubt.
So they got a single back, and so you can see the 2 guys off the line, 30 in motion.
Same play
Hubert's
again.
going to keep it.
Oh, and they just
Teo did exactly what we've been saying to do. Just go in one of those gaps and chase it down.
You got to, Teo's fast, he's strong. Just hit one of those gaps quick, right? Beat those linemen.
And those runs for Winthrop, they're not big play runs. So they're good, but at some point, Revere's just going to keep them.
And personally, I'm not a big fan of it just because the way the quarterback has to roll out. He's automatically, if they get him, he's going to lose a few yards on
And he
that.
doesn't have a run and start. He's going to roll out he's going to roll out opposite side. No deception, no fake handoff. He's just getting the ball and running the outside.
Like we said, I figured Revere'd figure that out. So
Yeah. So timeout again. Winthrop timeout, and it looks like they're going to be going for them 4th down here. This will be a big stop. That was a
this would be huge.
great tackle by Taylor. So that was a good move by the Revere coaches. They put Taylor, who usually plays linebacker, they said, get up on the line and get through a hole.
Right? He sniffed that right out.
Now I'm trying to see on this side of the ball. I haven't seen Murphy playing much defense yet.
No, my guess is that if they don't need him on defense, they'll keep him on offense today. With that shoulder, it's tough to tackle when you get a shoulder injury, but clearly he can still play offense. He's shown us already today. And I'm sure if it comes down to it and they need to put him out on D, they will, but if they don't need to, better to keep that shoulder, healthy. Oh, this is a big stop right here for Revere.
So on D, you do have Benson back over there, which is great. So some we're going to start thinking about players early. It's still very early, but defensive players, seniors. You got Benson, you got Mazer, and you have Barbosa, and I want to say is Furlong out there right now?
Furlong.
And Lanos.
And Lanos, that's right.
So those might be the guys that are going to be keying in on the defensive side. 4th down and goal. He's back to pass. He's got a man. Touchdown. There's had two players back there. They just weren't covering anything. So here's the extra point. Big 66. Snap is a little high, and it's going to be... It's the crossbar. It bounces in.
Well, we said that wind would be a factor.
And it hung up there. That ball just hung up there.
It really did. It was almost like it was in slow motion.
Flag on the field. Flag on the field.
That was like a slow motion play, right?
Just stayed up there forever. That's going to take them a yard closer.
You have to assume they are going to go for two here now. Half the distance.
I'm not sure what the call was there. He stuck his leg out. Was there a tripping? Was it leverage? I'm not really sure what happened. I know that you have to stay off the center. Just like in the NFL, you got to stay off the center. You can go to the left or right of him. So Hubert's going to keep it. Hubert's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. And again, that's Teo taking him down from the backside.
That's a nice tackle. It was close.
Revere has a man down. It looks like Benson's hobbling off. A couple times these guys have gotten chopped down.
Well, that might come in to be a factor later in the game.
What's that? Oh, the extra point, absolutely. So Winthrop hasn't really opened up the playbook much, and I don't know if they're going to be able to continue running those same just quarterback keepers. That's their go-to right now. But they have shown a couple nice passes.
They have.
I want to say the quarterback's 2 for 2.
He is.
Right? I don't know if he has an incompletion. Oh yeah, he does. He has an
interception.
He has an interception, which wasn't necessarily an incompletion. He completed the pass, but he completed it to a Revere player. So this is Winthrop now kicking into the wind. Big 66, Juan Sanchez.
Now you wonder if they try to go for a little onside kick right here.
Slick ball, why not? And he gets it to about the 30. That's going to be Billy Ginepra. Ginepra gets eaten up, so he gets about 7. And Winthrop did a nice job of their punt cover, their kick coverage.
Start off from their own 38.
That was a very disciplined kick coverage for Winthrop.
Stay in your lanes, right?
And Ginepra was trying to find the hole while making it upfield. Gets 7. So they have the ball, good field position at the 37-yard line.
And the wind has shifted a little. It's kind of blowing in our faces right now. So
a little bit.
Across the field here.
There we go. Boudreau on the center. Murphy in motion. Lanos is going to get the handoff. Lanos is going to go up the field. Lanos is going to get a first down. It's like slicing through butter. Warm butter at that.
It's like a pinball. Bing, 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 bing.
So now we're starting to look on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, the offensive seniors and players. There's a couple linemen. You have Josh Lorena. You got Joey Lanos. You got Barbosa. I haven't seen I don't know if Furlong's been in the Murphy, of course.
Yep. Benson also on the line.
Benson on the line, but you know what? I don't know if he's out there for this series. It looks like he's been subbed. Murphy in motion, hand off to Murphy. I don't know what they're calling here. So I'm not sure if Barbosa. I'm not sure if Lanos got a little early jump, and I've noticed this with Revere, and I'm not sure what they allow, what's not allowed. Sometimes they get a step. They start having that left or right foot, whichever direction the ball is going, and they'll open up their hips a little bit. And I've noticed it. So I'm not sure if that's what he called. I've often wondered why I never see it get called, but it looks like the line judge or the back judge.
If somebody's emotional already, then.
Right. So what's this here? They got a little Barbosa taking the snap. Barbosa's going to keep it, a little wildcat. And Barbosa's going down the sideline.
That's a nice run.
Here he goes. Oh, he's out of bounds.
That's a nice run right there. Oh, they got a flag.
Still may be enough for a first down.
Yeah, for the Patriots.
They're marking it off.
If they're marking it where the flag is right now,
It's going to be short.
It's going to be short.
Personal foul. Jeez.
Personal foul against the Patriots.
Those are things you just don't like to see. I'm not sure what that was on.
Yeah, penalty for the spot of the infraction.
Dylan doesn't seem too happy, so I'm wondering if it was on day.
And that's going to take it all the way back.
That's a long way. Still second down.
Sends the Patriots back to their own 49-yard line.
Huge.
So first down and 9 still remains first down, but they marked that off. That was a great play. We haven't seen that all year.
I know.
So run the what? Did Calvin tell you?
They got a couple of things. Yeah, you might see some things we haven't seen yet. So.
We'll see what we got now. It looks like Boudreau's back on the center. Miles going to get the ball. Huge hole. There he goes. Oh, and he slips up.
That's turf is slippery today.
Yep. He had a huge hole. Untouched. He fell on his own. I mean, obviously, he made a major cut. But I don't want to see anyone get hurt with these slips, you know?
It was raining pretty heavy last night. I mean, looking behind us at the golf
And
course,
there's no sun. There's no sun to dry it out at all.
We thought we were going to get some sun, but
So we have 6:43 to go in the second quarter. Revere leads 7-6. You know, I got to say this. I know that they didn't
run that
get
Wildcat again here at Barbosa.
There it is again. Yep. This time he's going to hand it off to Lanos. And Lanos gets gobbled up for about a 2-yard gain. You know, I got to say this. They didn't get a first down in the last series where they had to punt. I get the feeling if they want to just go with their power offense, they'll run all day long. It looked like they tried a few different things, but I think if Coach Chick and the team knows if they just want to run the ball and push the ball hard with Lanos and Barbosa and
yeah, we've seen them do it. It's a great play. I love it. You know, it's a new play that I've never seen them run before until this year, and I love it.
Boudreau on the center, second down and 8. It looks like the rain's starting up again. Murph in motion, back to pass to Boudreau. He's going to step up, and he's going to keep it himself and get a couple yards. Smart play. You know, defense had him covered up, but he avoided a few tackles.
He's done a better job stepping up. I think Melrose got a lot of experience in that Melrose game, learning how to step
and
up.
Furlong had a beat. Furlong and Murphy both had a beat, but he just didn't have the time to set and throw the ball. Right. And right now, there is no real setting and throwing. If he goes to set again, he might fall down because it's so slippery. Very slippery. So it's going to be 3rd and 6.
And here comes that rain.
Yep, and it's raining again. Toss sweep to Lanos. Lanos going to get outside. Still moving on his feet. And Lanos is going to take it to the 21.
Great run.
He almost twisted off that last one. First down. Revere.
He's tough to bring down. Thought Mother Nature was going to cut us a little slack. But
All right, so we're at the 26. First down at the 20, first and 10 at the 21.
So we're going with Barbosa again in the
Wildcat. Well, it's actually more of just a shotgun snap. And Barbosa's going to keep it. He gets 1 or 2.
Barbosa on the quarterback. Keeper picks up 2. Michael Carter on the tackle. Sets up a second down and 8.
Something with the scoreboard. Scoreboard just got clicked off. Someone unplugged it.
Somebody kicked the wire.
There it goes. We've done that before. A couple Pop Warner games, you get some kids in the booth helping you out, and they knock that wire out. So we have 4 minutes. The clock should be running.
This is that one you were talking about, right here, Patrick.
That's a counter to Barbosa.
Oh, nice.
Barbosa's going to get, I think he gets a first down. We'll see.
They faked me out on that one.
Nope, they're calling that 3rd down. What do you think they were going to run there?
Power.
Right.
Power run to it, right?
Oh, yep. Winthrop's doing a good job of, containing here.
Again, Kevin, they had their linebacker key on our guards pulling.
3rd and 1. Lanos sold back. What do we got here?
It's like a timeout.
Yep. Timeout Winthrop. I'd imagine they want to preserve a little clock, maybe get the ball back before the end of the half.
And they're going to have a little tough, time. If Revere doesn't punch one in here, they're still going to have a long distance to go with the wind in their face.
We'll see how it goes. It's going to be 3rd and 1 when we get back.
And if Revere does score and they kick off, that ball's going somewhere into the ocean.
Yeah. Well, you got the Winthrop Golf Club right behind us, and you see the golf club. It's Puddle City. But we've gotten a lot of rain in November. Tons of rain. Hopefully, this is all the precipitation we see this winter, and it just we get it all now before it turns into freezing.
I know over in Oak Island where we are, my sump pump's been going constantly the past few days, so it's definitely been wet. That wind is picked up, the rain's picking up.
So while we have 3rd down and 1 for Revere. Going to be handoff to Lanos. Lanos right up the middle, and he's going to take it to about the 6. That's going to be a 1st down. We're going to have 1st and goal for Revere. Well, we're getting some shout-out requests already. First, most importantly, I just got one from my house. I have a turkey in the oven. We cooked one last night. We're having a lot of guests today. We have a turkey in the oven right now. My wife, Jen, who's doing an awesome job baking pies and keeping an eye on things. She's checking on the turkey. She just sent me a picture. It looks beautiful right now.
Nice.
So it has about another hour and a half to go.
Hey, it's going to rest. You'll be at home in time for that bird.
Thank you, Jen, for taking care of that
Great
bird.
job on those pies, by the way.
Oh, they look good, huh?
They came out really nice.
1st and goal for Revere. Rivere's going to push it right up the field, and Lanos is
close.
Nope.
Yeah, they're not giving the signal.
It's going to be 2nd down and goal at the 1. And eat up some of that clock. So Winthrop has 1 timeout left.
They're really going to spot this ball.
There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the half.
Looks like he's got just under a yard here.
Let's see what we got here. Boudreau on the center. Hand off to Lanos. Lanos walks in. Touchdown, Joe Lanos. Revere 13. Winthrop 6, pending the extra point.
Well, Revere doing what they've done all year, right? Run that ball, drive it down the team's throats.
Like I said, I think if they wanted to hand it off to him 40 times this game, they could. Yeah. And they'd be successful.
I'm sure he'd be happy with that.
He'd have no problem with it. He wants that turkey leg. The extra point is up, and the extra point is no good. It was a little bit of a knuckleball, so they give them one back there. So 13-6 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the half. And it's getting cold and wet.
Yeah, it is.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a show. Shut your
While we're up here in the stands, we're comparing cooking notes and pictures, talking about what we're going to have for dinner. Send us a text or send us a message on Revere TV. Tell us what your favorite Thanksgiving item is. Donnie and I think we both agree it's the stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
We love the stuffing, and I make a sausage stuffing donut.
Yes.
It's delicious.
I told you you're going to save me some.
Yeah.
My mom, my family tradition, we obviously a lot of people from New England use the Bell seasoning.
Oh, yeah.
But I just love it.
Here's the kick for Riazzi, and he's going to boot a line drive, but it's going to go all the way into the end zone.
Right over his head.
And you know what? Better off letting that go into the end zone.
Yeah, why not?
Ball slick. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the half. It's raining. It's windy.
It has definitely picked up. I can feel that wind going right through my head.
I'll tell you what, though. Last year,
This is
no doubt, 5-degree temperature. I mean, I was at the game for the half, and I had to work. I think I had 3 to 4 layers on, under layers.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cold.
I was dressed like I was going skiing, and I was still.
It was brutal. So here we have 1st and 10 at the 20 for Winthrop. Handoff right up the middle, and he's got some room. was Tyler Rock. I thought it said 44. So Rockefeller running the ball up the middle, and he's a tough takedown.
Strong.
Very good.
You got to go low with him too. You're not gonna. He'll carry you.
Yeah, he's gonna get, if he goes up the middle on just a straight run, he's gonna get 2-3 yards every time if he. But he hits hard. So 2nd down and 3. And here's that keeper again. He's got some space. Oh boy, breaks a tackle. Down the sideline. Lyles is going to have to catch up to him. And here he goes. Touchdown, Winthrop.
Well, you know, we had some of our fastest players.
Once he got the space, he turned on the hyperjets. And that's the you know, I guess that boring football works, and that's that boring run, and he found the hole. You know, I'm not sure if Revere guessed wrong or they just went on that side, but he cut through and made it upfield.
He's got some speed for sure. He showed it there.
So to tie the game up, their kicker.
And that wind is hard. I mean,
This is going to be a hard kick. Snap is up, snap is good, and the kick is good. The kick is no good. So he had the leg. It looks like he pushed it to the left.
the wind is kind of pushing across the field now.
So they put the point on the board, but it is not. It is 13-12. Revere leads. The extra point was no good.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that.
We'll see if the home crowd fixes the scoreboard. 13-12. That was too quick though. Didn't like that. With only 2 minutes to go, Winthrop getting down the field and scoring. Not happy with that. I'm sure Coach Chick's going to have his conversation in the half. So Revere has a chance to answer though with 1:26, and I think Revere has all their timeouts.
They can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have, again, they're going with the wind at their back, so they have the passing game in play. And we'll see what the kick's going to be like. This is not going to...
It's kind of blowing from sideline to sideline now.
Well, you can see it pushed it over.
Yeah.
So that definitely didn't help the kicker. And give the kid some credit. He had the leg. He pushed her right into it. That was Juan Sanchez. Nice kicker. He's only a sophomore. Got a big leg.
Big boy.
Folks, don't forget to visit the concession stands.
Just got notice that there's over 1,000 fans in attendance for today, which is nice on a Thanksgiving morning. And a little knuckler that's going to be taken by Teo. Teo takes it to the 35, down at the 37-yard line.
So 1:22.
Right. Revere ball, 1st and 10. So we got a couple more shout-outs. Just to let everyone know, Jen is from Winthrop, so a lot of her family's at the game, and a few of them called and said, "Can we watch the game with you announcing it in Winthrop?" I said, "You certainly can on your computer, because it's going to be on YouTube." So
Smart TV, that's what we do. You know, right on YouTube.
Jen's grandparents watching the game over here in Winthrop. Toss sweep to Lanos. Lanos is going to get bottled up, and he gets about 2. So Revere's going to have to do a little bit of a hurry up. And looks like we got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Revere.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. Carolinos on that last carry. Picks up 3. Andre Ocampo on the tackle.
Also watching the game, I know we had last night chatting with the McManuses and the Correas. Keith Correa, I got to give him a big shout out. He's not sure if we're still going, but he is. Keith Correa is the trainer, so he's on the sideline. His son Cam's here. His daughter Bella is a cheerleader. So you got half the Correa family here.
Cam's played on a couple of basketball teams, summer league.
Cam, great kid, played baseball with me. But you got half the family here, and then you have Mom Tanya and Victoria, probably at home, hopefully cooking, enjoying the elements of their home.
Yeah, I'm ready to be in that food coma later on. I don't know.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I work every other year for Thanksgiving, depending. And so I'm happy to have this year off.
Both of us work in that type of an industry, you know. It's stuck working a lot of homes.
2nd and 7 at the 40, the Revere 40. And Boudreau's in shotgun. And here he goes. He's going to chuck the ball right over the... Oh, boy. Hold on with the drop. Ball's slick. The ball is slick.
It's cold. It's slick.
3rd and 7. And that stops the clock. So this is important. Revere needs that first down to at least keep the clock going. You don't want to turn the ball over.
So quick shout out to Patrick and Jen Duggan.
Jen.
They say their favorite is the stuffing and the squash.
Stuffing and squash? Yeah, I like the stuffing, the squash, the cranberry, but you know what? I got to give it one more. I guess one more of my favorite things. The post-Thanksgiving turkey sandwich is my favorite. That's usually around 9 o'clock at night. So Teo's going to get the ball in the sweep. Teo's going to get upfield for a first down. So the clock will stop just for a second while the chains are being moved. But it looks like Rivere's going to call a timeout. So they take the ball to midfield. 1:02 to go. Ralph DeChico watching in. Ralph, what do you like besides apple juice? And then Council President Arthur Guanasso and the entire family watching the game at home. How you doing, Arthur? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, those turkey sandwiches, those are clutch.
That is my.
Right?
How do you do yours? Because I'll tell you how.
I'm pretty simple. I like a little mayonnaise on mine.
Oh boy, blasphemy!
Well, I'll put the stuffing in the cranberry sauce and just make
Also a shout out to Revere.
nice little sandwich that way with the turkey, you know.
Right.
How do you do yours? I want to know.
Well, I like, we're in Revere, so you got to have some nice Italian bread.
Of course.
Right? Or French roll, but Italian bread. Some turkey. Layer of stuffing. And a big, thick layer of cranberry sauce.
There you go.
Boudreaux's got plenty of time. He's going to get it to the outside. That's going to be Murphy on the outside. He takes it out of bounds.
Yeah, he had a lot of time.
Got plenty of time. And you could see he was tapping his feet, making sure he had footing.
That's right.
Right?
Jonathan Murphy.
I don't put gravy on my sandwich only because it makes it a little too soft.
Soggy.
Sets up a second down and 2.
I think Papa Jack's was.
Oh, they had a great one.
They had a really good one. But you know, the bread makes such a difference. You get the right bread with that sandwich.
So 54 seconds to go on the clock. Revere is on the other side of the field now. They're at the 43-yard line. Second down and 2. Another shout out to the Revere High cheerleading squad. Just won the state championship.
That's right. They got a police escort back. That's pretty cool for them.
They're going to Daytona. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Boudreaux back to pass, a little bit of a play action. He'll step up. He's got the sideline. There he goes, down the sideline, get out of bounds. There he does. Smart play, takes it to the 30. First down, Revere. That's his longest run of the year, I think.
I think it is.
That was a good 12, 14-yard scamper.
I'm glad he decided to just tuck it and run.
Very smart. And that play would have been over the middle, so the clock would have kept going. But now Revere has a first down at the 30. Revere leading 13-12 with 44 seconds to go in the half. And just like that, the rain has stopped.
The sun looks like it might actually.
The sun is behind the clouds, but it's
kind of,
it's showing its face.
Some kind of brightness poking through out there.
So you have Barbosa split out, and there's a tip pass. Oh boy!
Well, it didn't take much time off the clock, which is good.
So now it's going to be second down and 10 at the 29, 30-yard line. Now the good news is you got Riazzi. So with the wind, although it's gonna take the ball in weird directions.
You almost have to aim for the left goalpost, you know.
I don't think the leg will be an issue.
No, just trying to keep it straight.
I'm sure Revere would like to get at least 10 more yards, but you know what? They're looking for the end zone here. 40 seconds to go.
Absolutely.
Second down and 10. Barbosa the sole back. Toss to Barbosa. Toss counter. Here he goes down the sideline. Here he goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Joe Lanos. And that's my favorite play from Joey because he has such big scores all season long on that. 60 yards.
Expect him going the other way. That counter just catches so many teams off guard.
30-yard, almost untouched touchdown for Joe Lanos. That's 3 scores. He's trying to gobble off that turkey.
He wants that turkey trophy.
He wants it. 32 seconds to go in the half. Revere now has a 19-12 lead pending the extra point.
Hey, that was a nice answer with just over a minute and a half. You know, after that nice score by Winthrop, Revere marches down the field and gets one in before the half.
Revere's going to go for 2 here. With they want to make it a 21-12 game. that would make it more than a one possession ball.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yep.
That's the way that wind is blowing.
This is a big play.
So you got Barbosa backfield with Ginepra, handoff to Barbosa, fumble. So the extra point attempt is no good. So now it's only a 7-point game. So early in the game, we're looking at those offensive players, those offensive seniors.
I'll take a picture of that.
Got Ralphie DeChico watching. He said he's not a big turkey guy, so I don't know. Maybe he's, Ralph DeChico. I think he's got eggplant parm and lasagna in the stove, which is probably right. And I might have to come by his house because eggplant might be my second favorite dish.
I love that eggplant.
And Wayne Rose, Billy Ginepra's dad, watching.
What's up,
Happy
Wayne?
Thanksgiving, Wayne. I'm sure he's with Sherry. Happy Thanksgiving. 32 seconds to go on the clock. Revere keeps doing that kick thing. I'm not sure it's fooling anybody.
No, I think at one point maybe they'll actually do something out of it.
Is that what they're doing? They're setting them up. So the kick is deep, and it's going to take it all the way to the end zone.
And Winthrop did use the, what are they, one timeout left maybe or none? I'm not sure they have any timeouts left.
I know that they use at least two. I think they might use all three.
Oh, come on, son.
We would love it, huh? That'll be a nice gift. First down and 10, and you see what Winthrop might want to do, but you're going to have to play a little prevent defense here. Give him some room, but do not give up that big play again.
Exactly. You know you can't take a play off, right? It's like,
And Marco Sorboni is the center, and safety, and here goes Hubert again. Hubert gets gobbled up, no pun intended. I've been waiting to say that all day long.
You were saving that one, right?
I'm not sure they're going to have enough time to run another play.
Look like they're going to be able to
12 seconds. You may not.
Looks like they're just going to take the ball in.
Winthrop's going to take it into the half. Revere leads 19-12 at the half.
Exciting first half here in Miller Field.
We're here in Miller Field on your Thanksgiving Day game for Revere versus Winthrop, 91st meeting.
Oh, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back to Miller Field. And Revere is going to be kicking to Winthrop to start the second half. So that score going into the half was important.
The only good thing for Revere is they will have, well, this wind has been wacky, but they'll have the wind in the fourth quarter.
Right, and I think that's how they set it up.
Right.
Once again, folks.
Well, you're going to assume that both teams saved a little something for the second half so that, the teams couldn't make an adjustment. So I'm sure we're going to see a couple of different things this second half.
Yeah, I mean, the late score by Winthrop as well, that quick score with less than 2 minutes to go in the half, was it kept them in the game because it could have started to be a runaway. But they've shown, there's a reason this is a rivalry. There's a reason that these teams have been so competitive over the years. Revere has had the edge the last few years, but I don't think anyone came into this game taking it for granted.
No. And I did say that to Calvin several times. Do not take this team lightly.
No.
Do not.
They play tough. The tough, pretty well town. There they go doing that again.
So a couple things. Looks like Benson's out. He's limping pretty hard coming off the field. And Joe's looks like he's got something going on the sidelines over there. But
So that's a little squib right up the middle. Takes it to 20, 25, 30. He's got some space. And he's getting held the whole time. Ball gets punched out.
yeah, I was waiting for the ref to call
That was what? Was that Milton? He was being held up, number 6 for Revere the whole way, so the refs saw it and they called it. But he was the only man that he had to beat.
That got a little scary there.
That was Edwin Hernandez. He's a good little good player. You know, people discount him. He hasn't. I'm not saying people discount him, but he hasn't played a whole lot. He played early in the season. He had an ankle injury.
That's right.
And he. You see him on special teams, you see him playing in some different pass coverages. But he's quick. He's a little undersized. But he's made a few good plays this season.
He's a great player. He's got a lot of heart.
I like that.
And he's coming back too next year.
Yeah, he's a junior. So him and Ginepra, two guys that could be a little bit of utility knives for the Revere Patriots next season.
And Riazzi, I know he's not kicker, but he's got some speed.
Oh,
I see him catching the ball next year.
So the wind is howling again, and it's raining again.
It was almost like on cue of the whistle, the wind just decided to pick up.
Hubert's going to keep it, and Hubert gets nowhere. So, yeah, when we were talking, tough stuff. We saw Benson coming off the field at the half, and he was hobbled. I don't think we're going to see Benson the rest of the day.
No.
But you know what? He's had a great season, great family, good people. I found out from Paul Nowicki, coached Benson's dad. Years back, and
really?
Said he was a tremendous athlete. And I asked Benson's dad today, and he said, "Yep, Coach Paul was awesome."
And they had a little pie eating contest last night.
2nd and 10.
Benson won that.
Really?
Yes.
And Hubert's going to keep it again to the 35. So the team or the offensive line?
So they picked one from each class. Benson being the senior, and but he gobbled it all up.
Oh boy, what kind of pie was it? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't even ask Calvin.
So 3rd down and 6.
But he did say it was a very big pie.
And Hubert.
I was wondering if maybe that's why Joe's stomach was acting up, but he wasn't in that contest.
Yeah, so we actually the coach. I'm friends with one of the coaches from Winthrop, and he's up in the booth over here. He came by. He goes, "Hey, did Lanos get kicked in the stomach or something? Or why is he's puking on the sidelines?" And I said, "I don't know. I didn't see it. You really can't see from here."
Every time he was drinking water, it was just coming right back up again. So.
A little counter, and he gets just stripped up, but I think he's got enough for a first down. That's Conseso. He's quick, he's strong, and he hasn't got many carries, but you wonder if they're just hanging on for the second half with him, too. That is going to be a first down. I love Winthrop's colors. You know, they got that Notre Dame type uniform.
Yeah, it's nice.
Love their uniforms.
Revere was going to go with the blue pants, but they took a vote and they decided to go with the white on white.
They played well with the white. Obviously, they've had a great season, and I like the white on white.
Looks good.
So 11's going to get a carry. That's a new number we're going to call here for Winthrop.
Chris Ferrara on the carry.
It's
So looks like they get Elijah Nader out there since Benson's hurt. So he's playing up the line. He's a big body.
Big Nader.
I'm sure you're going to see some Dom Reed out there.
Yeah, they shuffle those guys in, but they're playing. They're playing a couple bigger guys in the middle, but it looks like Winthrop's answering to that. They're saying, all right, if you figured out what we're going to do with the QB keepers and things like that, we're going to start running some motion, pushing it outside.
And
they've done just that.
on the nose.
So there's Rockefeller. Rockefeller's sold back, and they're going to run behind Rockefeller. He gets to the outside, but that's Lanos, it looks like, on the tackle.
I mean, it's a pretty simple play, you know what I mean? You have the wingback back down on the end. You got Big Rock as a fullback leading the way. You almost have to get him from behind. You know, you almost have to. That's why I think having Adateo on the nose is not a bad idea.
3rd and 5.5. So Jim Mitchell, Advocate newspaper, watching from the beach. He lives on Revere Beach, and he just wished us all a happy Thanksgiving. Jim and family, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Glad you're watching on Revere TV.
Journal, Advocate both done a great job with sports teams covering them this year. Some really nice write-ups, nice pictures.
So there's another little counter, and he's going to get taken down. Richie McManus watching over at the game, and we have given some heads up. We got a couple guys in the crowd. They're getting right in front of the camera. But
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So we got some wonderful Winthrop fans over here watching the game with us. Thanks for moving over a little. Appreciate it.
Rumble, buddy.
Rumble. We got a rumble. I don't want anything with you guys. Don't worry about it. You guys got it. And that's going to be Hubert again on a carry for the first down.
Yeah, nice run.
Hey, thanks to you. Winthrop Hockey. USA hockey legend in the stadium with us today.
Oh, it's on TV?
Oh, we're live on Revere TV. Team USA captain.
Revere my senior year.
Oh, did you beat Revere? I should hope so. You're like,
Bring that up. No.
That's a heck of a hockey team.
No, bring that up.
you know, we're pretending to be Al Michaels here. We're the Al Michaels call in that USA, the USA gold medal team. Obviously, captain from Winthrop. He's here in the stands with us, right in front of us. He was not blocking the stands though. Wishes a happy Thanksgiving.
Sorry, Vikings first down.
Oh, I remember that sound from 2 years ago.
So first down and 10. Cameron's going to get the legs up. First and 10 for Winthrop. Yeah, Winthrop's moving the ball. They're running downhill right now. Hoover's going to keep it again. He's going to get stacked up, and that's...
Joe? Is that Joe?
No, that's 25. Oh, is it Joe? Did he change to 25 today? That's right. So Joe was mostly running 20. A little late push.
I don't know if this is going to be on Revere or Winthrop, but it's going to be some kind of unsportsmanlike.
Yep. Both ways, going both ways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a little jabbing, that's okay.
Both ways.
Sideline warning to the coach.
No, just a little personal foul on both sides, offsetting. There was a little late push on both sides, and I think who knows what was said in the pile there. But so we got second down and 11. Winthrop is moving the ball.
He's a birthday boy. Yeah. 42?
Second down 11, 6:18 to go in the third quarter. So the clock's ticking. Might get us home in time a little early to do some extra preparations. And there's
Ali Mays right there. Just eat him up.
that was Ala Atui.
Right, I'm sorry, Ala
Big
Atui.
Ala Atui. And we're excited to get Ala's brother up to the high school next year as well.
Great kid, great athlete.
A couple kids coming from that 14U team. And he's a tremendous player. Not as big as his brother, but he'll grow.
He'll grow.
You know? So as mentioned, going back to, we just kind of rescheduled, fixed the cameras here. We got Richie McManus and family watching at home. Cassidy's watching from home. Brian Cassidy, Christine Cassidy. And of course, big run to the outside on Tardy. He's going down the sideline. He's tackled.
Nice run.
That was a great run, but there were a couple kids taken down on the sideline there from the Revere side.
I have to say, I don't know why they're not calling that, but it looks like some holding to me.
So going back to USA Hockey, Team USA in the 80s when they won that gold medal, Michael Ruzioni's a Winthrop native. Comes back to Winthrop and he's
it's a
here.
rink named after
He just
him.
wished us the good luck, but he reminded us that when he was in high school, he beat Revere.
Yeah, he beat Revere
So,
City,
hey,
yeah, that's right.
Mr. Ruzioni, we're going to try and make you a little payback today. So Revere leads 19-12, but Winthrop is driving. First and goal at the 9.
That same play.
Hubert's going to keep it, and he's running behind Rock now.
Yeah.
It's Tyler Rockefeller doing some lead blocking.
Hubert on the quarterback keeper.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Rockefeller carry here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would. Although,
He can run downhill as good as anybody.
so Conciaso, number 30, who made that last big run, he's had a few carries and they've both been good. So they've been hiding him a little bit in the first half. He gets a couple motions where he's not getting the ball, so now you have to keep your eye on him.
We've said before, Winthrop's record doesn't really reflect how they played. They're a good team.
So they're going to break the huddle.
New coach.
Hubert on the center, Rockefeller the sole back. And what did I say? Rockefeller gets the carry. Rockefeller is going to take it in. Yep. I mean, he runs downhill. Rockefeller with the touchdown.
Got ourselves a ball game.
He's tough to tackle, and he gets positive yards. We remember watching him play, and obviously we keep tabs on him and his father and his family. And
Yeah. He's actually taller than him now. It's super fast.
his big big 66 on the extra point to tie up the game. Snap is down. The kick is good. It is a tie ball game, 19-19. Revere, everyone watching at home, we have ourselves a game.
Ties this game up at 19.
Winthrop gets the ball to start the half, and they march the ball down, and it's a long drive, 8 minutes off the clock.
Revere's going to stay positive here, right? They, I don't want to see him. I don't like to see the body language with the shoulders down. You know, just going to come back and answer right here, right?
They had like 7 back
It was almost like on cue. As soon as the that little halftime intermission, it got a little warmer. It felt like
it got cold.
The sun was going to peak, and then as soon as the second half started, it just got colder one day.
And Winthrop's playing at home. They got the the stands actually since the half. It seems like more people have come out.
Yeah, a lot more people.
I'm wondering if they got their holiday preparations together and then they said, "Let's come on out."
I figure they saved the $10 admission fee to get in.
I'm not sure. Maybe. I can't say I've ever done that. So 66, Juan Sanchez set to kick the ball off, and you wonder if there's going to be any trickery on the Winthrop sideline. But it's a 19-19 game. Those extra points on both sides are going to come back to haunt them.
Got to play it on the last whistle.
I imagine Sanchez is going to boot a deep kick. And he does that high kick. It's going to go to Murphy at around the 15. Murphy's going to have it. Murphy's going to try and get outside. He gets himself a nice block. And that's unfortunately, it's what they call a crackback block. It's no longer legal.
That's going to put him down around the 5-yard line then to start.
It's going to be half the distance from where it was. So it'll be around the 7. So even though it's a clean block before he hit him in the front, they call it you can't do it anymore. You have to actually, what you have to do is you have to push him with your hands.
He has to actually send you.
Yeah.
So it's a straight play. He's not looking at you, you can't hit him.
So good.
It's tough to call.
Good call by the ref. You don't want it to be called, but good call by the ref. It's no longer legal.
To play, right? But as a guy that's making the block, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because the guy turns and doesn't look at you. What do you do?
And that was big number 30, Concieco, and he's shaking up on the sideline. So they're going to have the ball at the 9. So Revere can't afford to turn the ball over here. They had some struggle when they played in this side of the end zone earlier in the game. And, they came out with some passing plays. I'm telling you right now, eat up for the rest of the clock, run the ball left and right, up in north and south, and just get out of this side of the field. 1st and 10, Lanos in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Lanos. Lanos is going to get... He's going to get 10, 11 yards. Yep.
First down.
And Lanos, whether he's puking or not, he's still showing he can run the ball.
You're not going with the camera, you can be in big trouble. With the surfaces. You're going to play the
Got a little microphone malfunction here for Donnie Boudreau, but Pat Keefe's still here. 1st and 10 for Revere at the 23-yard line. Lanos can get the ball again, and Lanos still getting positive yards. Takes it past the 30. And just eat up some clock here.
Lanos again on the carry for the Patriots. Andre O'Campbell on the tackle.
So we're 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Tie ball game, 19-19. We got ourselves a nice game to watch on Thanksgiving Day at Miller Field. So early, it's getting to be midway through the game, past midway through the game. We're going to ask you text in who you think should be the offensive player of the game, and then we're also on defense, and we're going to make a decision just towards the end of the game. I'm going to get down to the field and check it out. That's going to be Murphy. It's going to get to the 36-yard line. 1st down. and that's just what the doctor ordered. Nothing tricky. What's worked all year. Get the ball out of the side of the field, and then you know what? They'll probably, if this drive sustains, they'll have the wind at their back for the remainder of the game at some point.
Just build a little momentum. You know, obviously Winthrop comes out, halftime, comes down, scores.
So 2:27, and it's nasty out. There's Lanos to the outside. Lanos following his blocks,
Still going.
and he's just moving right behind the pile.
Great job he's done all year, right?
Look who's in front of him. You got Ryan Doucette, one of the quickest linemen they have on the team. You know, just running. You know,
Yeah.
And he runs behind that line so well.
They do a great job pulling. They really do.
But they got a good line. You got Doucette, you got Tatui. You also have Big 61. Schaefer, who's the best thing about Schaefer is he's a sophomore.
I know.
Wow, I love Schaefer.
That's what I mean. Their line's going to be, other than losing two, really good linemen with Josh and
senior Josh Salina. Done a phenomenal job on the center. There's that counter. This is going to go Furlong. Furlong has some space. He's going to get to the outside, and did he get out of bounds? He got out of bounds just before the first down marker.
2 yards to go for the first down.
So that's Furlong's first carry. Furlong hasn't gotten the ball much. Actually, since he got injured, I think they were careful with him. But this is his last game in the Patriot uniform. Go all out, right? And it's similar to Benson. I know he was hobbled for the last 3 weeks. He didn't play on the defensive side of the ball more recently, and they put him out there today. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he was able to make it for the rest of the game.
Just with this slick turf, with the knee being hurt already. It's
hand off to Lanos. And Lanos,
look at him go. Just punches. Oh, wow.
Little hop, skip, and a jump for the first down.
That run right there is something you want to show the young kids and say, look, this is how you do it. You just keep your legs moving. Don't stop those legs.
So we have a couple more shout-outs while we have a first down. Rick Freddy watching at home. Ricky, happy Thanksgiving. Eric Lampadecchia, who gave us some good compliments on our play-by-play. And then the Z-Man, Tony Zambuto, watching at home. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. First down and 10 for Revere at the Winthrop 31 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Nice block on the outside by Barbosa.
Really nice block by Barbosa.
And Lanos is still going. Lanos down to the 6-yard line. I don't know. I know there's still plenty of time on the clock. Lanos has 3 touchdowns, and he's still driving the ball down the field on pace to get his 4th. It's gonna, if he gets the 4th touchdown, I think he's gonna sail up that turkey.
Yeah, I think that turkey leg is his. Hopefully, he can eat it with that stomach.
Right. Well, he may need to. It's wrapped up. He may need to take it home. Well, he may need it. I'm sure that.
He's got to have over 100 yards rushing.
I'm sure that Keith is keeping him plenty of fluids on the sideline.
Yeah.
A little Gatorade, little I don't know if they have Pedialyte.
We have Furlong and Barbosa, have other guys that can kind of shoulder the load a little bit, but when it comes down to it, you're going to put it in Joe's hands.
Watching from Maine, of course, the director of Revere TV, Bob Dunbar. Happy Thanksgiving, Bob. And here's a counter to Barbosa. Barbosa in for the score. Touchdown, nice Revere. Luca Barbosa. 25-19. They need the extra point here.
That's what they needed, though, right? Come down and just answer. But this is a big extra point.
And here's the trouble, right? Winthrop's going to have that bad wind in their face the rest of the game. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. So they're going to pretty much maybe get one play before this the field turns.
And if Revere can get a good stop on defense, they're going to have great field position because a punt is just not going to go anywhere.
Kick is up, kick is through. It is good. Extra point.
Wow.
He threw a bullet through the goalpost.
He needed to.
26-19 Revere with 19 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Wow.
It's raining. It's cold. It's windy.
These are the games you remember, right?
But we love it, and I know these kids are loving it. The fans have gotten themselves a good game here in Revere today. I mean, Winthrop.
That kind of quieted down the Winthrop fans a little bit, which is nice.
Well, they were yelling at us a little bit. I think one of them wanted to beat me up.
Yeah, using a few choice words we wouldn't want to have.
Hopefully Revere TV didn't catch it.
On the audio.
Wow, I got to say, so Jen, I hope you're listening.
Wow,
that turkey looks good.
Turkey.
Huh? She basted it well. You can turn it off now. It looks beautiful.
That is nice.
All right. I should send this picture perfect turkey to Bob Dunbar. But looks good at home.
I want some of that skin.
Right.
I love that wing.
You know, I like the thigh, the leg and the thigh. I mean, I'm a dark meat guy. Well, the breast meat's obviously very good. What I do is I brine the turkey.
Yes, which makes a huge
Adds
difference.
a little more salt and sweetness into the breast meat.
Stacy actually brined some chicken the other night, and what a difference it made. It was so delicious.
And it's a little squib kick right up the middle of the field, and it's going to get picked up at the 20, bouncing around. Number 18 with the ball. He's got himself a little seam. He's going to take it to the 30, and he's going to get stacked up. Revere's trying to punch the ball. Yeah, he's still going. Got another shout out here in the break. Jim Mercurio. Mercurio family, great landscaping group. They do a phenomenal job with just about everything, actually. I got to give a shout out. Jim did my backyard.
Oh,
He did
yeah,
the stone
really
pavers,
nice.
everything.
Came out really nice.
He made what was not the best backyard into a nice little
Little
palace for me.
Nice little fire pit.
Yeah, he did a nice job. Oh boy,
These raindrops are huge.
pelting us right now. We might have to hide behind the camera. That's another tough penalty, man. Revere's.
They've hurt us.
This will probably be the last play for Winthrop with the wind at their back. I wonder if they'll use it here on the first down.
Try to take a shot downfield. No way to go. He tried to bounce
Was
it
that
out.
Hubert? Yep.
He tried to bounce it out. There's no way to go. I'm surprised they went to the short side of the field on that one.
And that's going to be the quarter. So we're going to the fourth quarter. Revere leads 26-19.
The third quarter.
All right, we're back here. We're going to start off the fourth quarter. Winthrop's going to have the ball first down and 10 right around midfield. You know,
And the rain's really starting to pick up now.
I'm just going to have to memorize these names. If you get a shot of my roster sheet,
It's a little soggy.
it's a little soggy. It's falling apart here. I got about 2 more uses left before this is gone. So we're going to have to go off memory. I mean, the Revere guys are easy for us. The Winthrop ones are going to be tough. And Andy, the cameraman, doing a phenomenal job. And I guess, you know, this would be another opportune time. I know we've talked about it on Revere TV. We had the sad passing of one of Revere TV's workers who's done a lot of the editing behind the scenes.
Been there since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, just such a good man. Rick Promise, we'll miss you. I know you're up there watching, and hopefully you're having fun.
That's right.
Okay? Happy Thanksgiving. Second down and 10. That's going to be 30, and he's going to get 6 yards.
Nice little chunk run.
And he was the player that got dinged up on that blindside hit.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him moving.
Yeah, the weather just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, I guess it's better than playing, right? I don't know.
Well, I know I'm bundled up and I'm chilly, so I can only imagine how the players are feeling.
I know, just like you, Donnie, we'd give anything to be out in the field right now.
Right.
Imagine having the glory days back and playing high school sports. These kids are going to miss it.
They sure are.
Oh, almost sacked.
almost sacked.
That's Rockefeller. Rockefeller getting some room. You know, maybe I'm biased.
Just missed it.
Maybe I'm biased, but I'd give Rock the ball 20 times a game.
Right.
I really would. We saw him in action.
And he'll be back for Winthrop next year as well.
Good player. Plays great on the defensive side, too.
Just a strong kid.
So it's going to be a first and 10 at the 34. And Winthrop's not going quietly. Yeah, not going quietly.
We didn't expect them to, right? They want that Beachcomber trophy back.
Yeah, the Beachcomber Trophy is the name of the trophy for the team. Hubert's going to keep it on a rollout, and Hubert's going to get upfield. Hubert's going to get 7-8. And it looks like from this side, it looks like Revere has the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Saving right away.
Wow.
That's the turnover they needed.
Turnover right there. a big one. Talk about taking the wind out of your sails, right?
I didn't want to say it, but I was saying this with this element, a turnover is going to be a difference maker in this game. Plenty of time left on the clock. 10:43.
Just, got wet quickly.
That
rain really came down.
And it's like all of a sudden now the rain just stopped real quick.
Yeah.
And it's going to start and stop and start and stop.
Well, it gives helps Revere a little bit here.
So Revere will take over at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10.
About 10 and a half left in the game.
10 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Both teams have all their timeouts, so there's plenty of time left in this game. I'd like to see a long, sustained drive by Revere. Murphy in motion. Murphy's going to get outside. He's going to get tackled by the back. That was Rockefeller on the tackle.
Yep.
Didn't give up on that play. Came from behind, tackle him behind. He gets it all four.
Usually does follow the guard.
Right.
When the guard pulls, Rock just goes where the guard goes.
Well, he's smart. It's smart football. Now you have to stay home for a certain point, but usually no one's going to give up a blindside hit to the quarterback by pulling their guard and having no one there.
Right.
Although it happens, and you will do it. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 6. Hand off to Lanos. And that was Hubert, the quarterback, in on the tackle.
Yeah, he was probably a little upset that he lost that ball on the fumble.
I'm sure, but on top of it, everyone just keyed in on Lanos. They said, I don't care what else is going on the field. And that's what's going to happen when he's running the ball that well. So we'll see what Revere dials up. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down because they're going to be forced to punt it. They can't get the ball close to the yard to gain.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a first down here for sure.
Toss sweep to Barbosa, and he almost fumbled it. Barbosa, he's going. He's going in the house.
He's going all the way.
The 30, the 20,
touchdown number 4 for Joe.
Joey Lanos, you just got yourself a turkey leg.
Nice run. Nice hole.
Still 9 minutes to go in the game. Joe Lanos with 4 touchdowns. Unbelievable.
No need to get fancy, right? They just made a huge hole for Joe, and he took advantage of it.
32-19, pending the extra point. Anything could happen, but I think I'm going to have to give him the turkey leg.
I think you don't have much of a choice now.
I don't know if anyone's going to put up 3 more scores.
That's 4 touchdowns for him today, right?
To Riazi for the kick. Snap is up. Kick is good.
Being his senior year, knowing they fell a little short trying to get to the Super Bowl, it's kind of be nice for him anyways to say his last game, Thanksgiving game, 4 touchdowns.
So I've talked to his dad, as you know, we're both friendly with his father, and I've asked, and of course he's had a couple schools sniffing around. I know he mentioned a few Division III and a few Division II schools, which are huge. D2 football is the real deal.
It is.
But schools like
Ellen played D2.
Right. These schools like UMass Lowell, I think Assumption, another good school. Taking a look, Nichols, Curry. So he's gotten some visits and he's had a few conversations, I gather. And this is with a couple of these schools.
Yeah, I'd love to see him continue his football career.
From the outside, you just look at this. Forget about the stats. You look at him, you say he's not a big guy, but you know what? It's a lot of the way the backs are starting to go now. Guys that can come out of the backfield, shifty.
Low center of gravity, you know what I mean? You can change direction quick.
I don't care about how big he is. He is strong.
He is strong.
He never stops moving those legs.
And I'm not 100% sure, but I think he might be playing basketball. And
really?
He's quite an athlete on the basketball court as well. So I hope he does play for Revere High School this year.
So another squib kick. And I'm not sure he could get the lift off on that. So they picked up at the 10, to the 20. He's got room, and he gets just tripped up by Ryan Doucette, who was on the ground and stuck his arm out. Thank God, because he was going.
Ryan's another one. He's battling too. He's got a nice thumb injury. That he's been battling for a while. Linemen are always getting their thumbs jammed up.
So coming up, as it's the holiday season, today's the 28th. We're going to be coming into right after Thanksgiving. Obviously, people are going to be starting to think about the rest of the holidays. Revere, we're going to be doing a coat and toy drive. So a new, preferably new coat for young children, school-age children, all the way up until high school ages for Revere families in need, and or a toy will be the admission. But it's going to be at Drift Revere on December 11th at 6 p.m. Hubert's going to keep it. Hubert's going to get to the outside. Hubert's got room. He
does.
He's taken out of bounds at the 45. So that event, it's a coat and toy drive. It's going to be mainly for Revere school kids. It's, we work with the school resource officers, the guidance counselors.
And what are the hours on? What are the hours on that?
6 to 10 on December 11th at the newest, one of the newest restaurants.
Looks nice in there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really nice.
And they were very gracious to host us. And there's going to be food provided. Drinks will be cash bar, of course. It is an adult-oriented event. That, but you know, bring a toy for a kid, bring a coat for a young adult,
it's a nice
and support the families in need in Revere. That'll again just be December 11th at Drift Revere.
Looks like that was rock on the carry again now. Just a little short. Just a little short of the first down.
Give it to him again. Again, we're not biased. Looking over here, we got Big Poppy. This is Big Poppy screening. Screening on. They're gonna give him a first down. This is Big Poppy. Played baseball for us. He was on the championship Mustangs. I don't know what you're doing with this Winthrop Viking shirt.
I played for
You played Winthrop football. Okay, good job, good job. Are you gonna come back to Revere next year? All right, Big Poppy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you. That's Coach Cassidy's favorite player right there, Big Poppy.
Big Poppy.
And Hubert's gonna find a little seam. And
he's got the first down.
Very patient.
Nice tackle. Revere fans like that one.
They're getting fired up right now. 33-19, 7:36 to go in the game.
Now, Patrick, what about the tree lighting? Is it the 7th? Or
Well, there's a few. There's a Beachmont tree lighting. There's also the City of Revere. The 7th is going to be. I want to say. Let me take a look at my calendar. We do have a tree lighting, and that's at the City Hall tree lighting, and they also do a menorah lighting. So there's a lot of city events. Take a look at Revere TV.
Again.
But also, if you go on the Revere.org website, they put a lot of information up there. And the Revere Recreation Facebook page puts all that information. There's a Santa Walk that's hosted in Revere as well. It's really fun. People dress as Santa or just in your holiday stroll down Broadway.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they do that every year. It's really nice. Priscilla Nickerson organizes that. And she uses those funds. She's done things like the dog park and other different community organizations get support through that fund.
And that dog park gets a lot of use.
Oh my God!
Dogs down there all the time.
People were wondering, we're going to build a dog park. Everyone has a dog now.
Yeah, I know you have one. I have one.
I do. There's Rockefeller on the run. Rockefeller's going to get. Oh, he was down. So yeah, he was definitely down. Rockefeller gets 3-4. It's going to be 4th down and 1, but they're going to have to go for it.
Yeah, they got to assume they have to go for it here.
I'm going to probably around the 2-minute mark, I'm going to make my way down the sidelines and leave you solo up here, but I'm going to be live.
Okay,
I can go as far down as the numbers. So right as the game ends, I'll run across the field and try and present these trophies. But we're still trying to figure out on the defensive side of the ball, who's earning that coveted defensive player of the game. It's going to be 4th down and 7. So we got a few text in for the defensive side. Ali Mazur's been so far a consensus top, but he's doing a really good job. Don't forget, we got Furlong out there. It looks like Murphy checked in on defense, and Barbosa. Back to pass, Hubert. He's going to keep it. And there goes Ron Q, Mazur, and then Billy Ginepper. So Mazur slowed him down, and Ginepper got in there. But right on cue, the fans were calling for the Mazur, and he makes a play.
I'm not sure about that call. Well, I guess with the penalty. No,
Well, he wanted, that might have been an option for him to do what he wanted to do, but it looked like he was going to try and pass the ball, and then he just decided to run. Again, not sure about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, defense looked like a blitz going there. It definitely was good timing of that. Now we're starting to hear some chirping from the Revere side of the stands now.
Yeah. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. 5 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Revere has the ball. Joey Lanos, sold back. Calvin Boudreau is going to hand it off to Lanos. And he's going to get 8 yards. So it's just about 5 minutes to go. It's 11:49. It looks like we'll all be able to get out of here and.
Yeah, I got to get home myself.
Get home
finish
to cook some
prepping,
turkey.
take a ride up to New Hampshire, go to Mom's.
And again, we want to, Revere TV also wants to send happy Thanksgiving to, we do have people who watch overseas. It is on YouTube, so all of our military veterans and service members overseas that can't celebrate the holiday with their family, we appreciate what you do, and we appreciate you protecting this country. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and to the families that, there goes Lanos again. Oh boy.
That's number 5.
For number 5.
That's number 5.
Untouched, almost untouched. He got through that line. Touchdown, Joe Lanos. Number 5 on the game.
I think that's the nail in the coffin, but
Sure, I sure
stranger
think.
things happen, but looks like Revere's going to take that NEC championship.
So Revere, unless something really strange happens with 4:27 to go in the game, Revere leads 39-19, pending the extra point from Riazi. Here's the snap, snaps down, kick is up, kick is good. It's going to be 40-19, Revere leads with 4:27 to go in the game.
So Winthrop's got 3 scores to work their way back here. It's going to be tough.
Let's get ready for that pumpkin pie and that apple pie. Let's go. But just going back to the families at home that have service members overseas, we appreciate what you do, because I know that you're just as important. You can't give Lanos a shout out without showing how much the offensive line has done for him all year long. I know in the pros, quarterbacks and big running backs like to get their offensive lines, nice expensive watches and big dinners and sometimes even cars. Joey's going to have to get these guys maybe another pie or something.
Something.
He's been kept clean for most of the day, and so is your son
as well.
Your son, we talked about a few games ago. Very seldomly sacked.
Yep.
He's done a really good job. So maybe he can take some of that birthday money and take his friends out. But the best part about Calvin is next year he's back. He'll be a senior, and you're going to be doing a lot of special games with me, and I'm sure you're going to have to be on the sideline for some of those special games. So
should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So Riazi set the kick. And a few fans are starting to get an early jump on the traffic. Line drive kick picked up at the 10. And here he goes. He's going to get tackled.
He's running hard.
That was Milton.
Nice run.
I want to say that was Milton Rios. Let me take a look. Milton Rios, who holds the ball on these windy snaps.
Looked like Riazi might have been on that tackle too. Yeah, a few more seniors, right? You got Milton.
Let's give the shout outs to these seniors that are playing their likely last game. Not their last game, but certainly their last game for the Revere Pop Warner. Now, a couple of these guys will be playing in that All-Star game that's held, the Ganis game. I'm sure they're going to select a few of the Revere players. 1st and 10 Winthrop, and they're going with that keeper. So Zach Speroni, senior. Jonathan Murphy, captain. Let's see who else we got. Zach Furlong, Joe Lanos, Ali Mazer,
Lucas Barbosa,
Milton Rios, Lucas Barbosa, and Josh Lorena. And there's Murphy and Mazer in on the tackle.
Calvin's going to miss Josh next year. Josh has done just such a great job.
Jonathan Burrow. Let's not forget Jonathan Burrow, Josimar Martinez. And that's our seniors. We wish you luck in what you do next. Obviously, you got a school year to finish out.
That's right. Yeah, we're definitely going to miss those kids.
Right, 3:43 to go in the game. The flag down.
Tyler Rockefeller on the carry. There is
That's
a
the
flag
big rock.
on the field.
And just like that, it's like we mentioned Mazer, and all of a sudden every play I look, he's in on a tackle. He's involved. A little bit of a, looks like another illegal motion.
And then everybody wants to go, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Rocky picks up 6 yards on that last carry.
This is my third Thanksgiving loss.
You have to wait Thanksgiving. So did your wife do the whole Black Friday thing?
No, not really. And it's never been something we run out for Thanksgiving and go shopping. Every once in a while, if there's really good electronic and we need something, it's a good opportunity to wait for them to buy something. But I can't stand those lines.
No, I kind of hibernate. I'll work. I'll be working.
A lot of times I work.
I try to avoid that. But I know some people really, they make a day of it.
Okay, so that's going to go against Revere.
Ooh, that seems like a big one.
Illegal substitution against the Patriots.
That's a long penalty.
Illegal substitution's a personal foul.
How many yards do they go?
15.
That looks like a lot more.
I think he forgot. He might have lost track. He might have went to.
That's about a 25 yard penalty. That is a long penalty.
1st and 10 is Rockefeller in the backfield. Rockefeller's going to get the ball. Dougie Reed in there, and then Ali Mazer. Ali Mazer, and then cleaned up by Ginepper. Dougie, Dom Reed. I've been calling Doug Reed all year. Dom Reed gets his body in there. Mazer turns him around, and Ginepper for the finish. Quarterback Hebert throws one up there.
Wow, flag. Not sure what the call is going to be. I wonder if that's an offensive one.
It might have been a push-off because I didn't see it on the other side.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody hold the receiver or anything like that.
There was 3 Revere defenders over there, and he got it in, and the kid got up and caught the ball.
The fans aren't going to be happy if this one gets called back.
It's a pass interference on the defense.
Patriots will be declined.
I'm not sure those refs would have gotten out of here if they called that on the offense. 1st and 10 for Winthrop. 3 minutes to go in the game. And a little tie-up. And there's Rockefeller, who slashes in for about 7.
And they can still get another 1st down here. But obviously time is not their friend right now.
So we got a man down on the field.
Can't tell, is that Rockefeller this time?
I'm looking for him. I'm not sure.
I don't see him in the huddle, so I'm assuming it might be. I hope he's okay.
Sure hope he is.
Looks like Revere might be.
They're going to help him up. Yeah, that's Rock.
Yeah, that's Rock.
They got tackled awkwardly.
Well, good to see him get back up on his own.
Tyler Rockefeller with that carry takes it down.
I was chatting with Tyler's dad before the game. Some fun times with him. I always wish his son well. He told me, he's like, you might see him run the ball a little bit more because they have a few injured players that just they're not able to play today. But look at Rock's helmet. He's got. Oh, there goes Hubert in for the touchdown. So that's going to extend the time of this game. It's 40-25 with 2:36 to go in the game.
They're still going to have to be smart here, right. A lot of crazy things can happen, so.
You got to throw the ball.
Well, you gotta go down to the keys. Why not just do
Well, I'm sure, Coach Chick would have liked to have that one not be on the board and try to get some of, some of his other kids in there.
Sure.
We'll see if that happens. It may
You see,
happen.
look at Milton Rios on the sideline here. They're going for the 2. And Hubert's going to be on the shotgun, and he's going to go in on his own.
No way.
And is that Tui? Tui on the looks like a chokehold.
That's
tackling up high.
Right?
But a Tui, he's got that quickness, right?
And Ala comes back next year. You know? Schaefer back next year.
Hubert's taken down hard.
Credit to the Winthrop kids, though. I don't know if we're on.
We're back here on Revere TV.
Patrick's got his turkey trophies ready to go.
Jason Rockefeller from Films. Team photographers Stevie Perullo and Cindy Silver. And everyone else that helped make this season great in 86 seconds.
Well, Patrick's got his turkey trophies in the bag and ready to go.
I was getting a fresh batter in this wireless mic. I think I went down
Yeah,
for
I
a
had a
few
little
seconds.
technical difficulties a little earlier.
We'll wait till this drive.
So you have to assume this is going to be an onside kick. I mean, you really can't expect anything else. And if they don't onside kick, then you've got to assume that they're basically just conceding.
Oh, they're going to have to, yeah. There's no doubt. And you know what? This is a good time to onside it because the ball's wet and it feels a little unforgiving. And that's exactly what he does. And it's going to be Milton Rios who covers the ball up.
What was the whistle? It seemed like an early
It
whistle.
might have been an offsides.
Yeah, his flag.
Illegal formation.
So he wants to give him another shot at it, I
Right.
guess. It was before the kick, so I don't think they can decline.
No, the whistle was blown before it. But Milton Rios made a nice recovery there, got up in the air. That's always dangerous. You know, the last thing you want to do is jump up in the air when 10
Somebody's coming at you 100 miles
guys
an hour.
are coming right at you. He got it, got the ball, got to the ground. Looks like Barbosa's going to get on that side, and you got Riazzi on the front line, Barbosa, Day, and then they moved up Adateo, Furlong. They also have
Yeah, they're kind of filling up that gap right there.
on the far side,
You got to wonder if he's just going to try
that's
to...
an Atoller, I think.
No,
And they're going to kick it right to Barbosa. Barbosa's going to get the ball, hit the ground.
Smart thing to do
So
that.
2 minutes and 30 seconds exactly on the clock. See what Revere does. If Winthrop's going to use up their timeouts, I assume.
Barbosa down with the ball. The Patriots on the 48-man.
So if Patriots get one first down here, then that's the game.
That team, I've never fucking seen it happen.
So I don't know if they'll run that play, but there's a play that Calvin was telling me they had drawn up. We may not see it.
Is it a pass play?
I don't want to give anything away, but I'd like to see it.
You don't want to
That
stop
way.
the clock. That's the big thing. So
Right.
it's going to be first down and 10, and Adeteo's in the backfield. Looks like they're giving 5 touchdown scorer Joey Lanos a break. Murphy in motion. Murphy's going to get the ball to the outside.
Oh, he breaks it.
Murphy breaks the tackle, and he's going to just barely. It looks like he's going to lose about a yard. Winthrop's going to call a timeout.
You literally had about 10 Winthrop plays in on that tackle.
Right.
Jonathan Murphy on the tag for the Patriots. Loss of 2 on the play.
So with 3 timeouts in the half, Winthrop has 2 remaining, and they're going to use it.
Yeah, you might as well talk it over if you're going to take it,
They're
right?
going to use it. The coaches want to figure something out, try and say get a strip here, but I don't think they realize we got turkey in the oven. You know, we're all, even the fans, they want some stuffing.
Absolutely.
You know, I think the bus is being warmed up with Revere has a 15-point lead right now with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the game.
It's going to be good to get these kids out of the cold. I'm sure.
Sure.
I'm sure they're ready to, warm up themselves. Well, I've had a lot of fun this year. Andrew, Patrick.
Yeah, we're gonna miss it.
Being up here, it's been exciting.
I don't know if they just like making fun of us, or maybe we're doing a good job. But we've been asked to do a couple other games, maybe some basketball here and there. The basketball schedule is not as consistent as football, where it's every Friday night, so we can set it.
Right.
Boudreau is going to give a counter to Barbosa, and Barbosa gets
still going, but
Barbosa doesn't get any yards. Stop the line of scrimmage. Timeout Winthrop. But we'll try and do a couple other sporting events.
I've had a blast.
I think you'll have to take the lead on the basketball. And the basketball is not really my sport.
I'm not, again, coached a little here and there, and, I thoroughly enjoy it. Could probably get by. We could get you through it, Patrick.
I'm sure I could figure it out.
Right.
You see the Celtics win last night?
That was a great game. Yeah, just see, nice to see Kemba Walker come back, put up all those points. So both of these teams are going to have a lot of juniors coming back next year and playing seniors. So I think even next year's game is going to be a battle. But really happy that the seniors did have such a great season. Again, first time in Revere history going 10 wins. Win the NEC Championship, Northeast Conference, before they head over to the GBL. Coach getting Coach of the Year. So they've done well. They've really done well.
Getting some late requests for hockey as well.
Oh, here we go.
And if there's a sport that I don't know, is hockey. But I'd be happy to help support the Revere community.
Well, look at this. We might have another.
Here he goes. Joey Lance down the sideline.
Number 6.
Touchdown, Revere. Joey Lance, 6 scores on the day.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, he's making his Thanksgiving game memorable.
I said it. I said if they wanted to hand the ball to him 40 times, he'd be able to push the ball forward 40 times. And that's, and Coach Ticatelli, the entire coaching staff knew they had that in their pocket all day long.
Right.
All day long. 46-25, Revere leads. And you know what? The fans of Revere, the fans of Winthrop are looking back and they're saying, he's the real deal.
Yes,
he sure is.
He is.
We've seen it all year. Riazzi with the kick, and the kick is no good. Pushed it to the right.
Which is exactly the way the wind blew it, right?
So, Donnie.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start making my way to the sidelines. You're going to have the broadcast on your own just for a few minutes.
All right, Patrick.
I'll be back in just a few. We'll try and do some sideline reporting. I'm going to turn my mic off just so I don't get anyone yelling at me through the stands, okay?
Okay, you got it.
Revere, I'll sign back on in a second, but if you don't hear me, if there's any technical communications, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching the game on Revere TV, and this has been a fun season.
Go give out those turkey legs.
Hey, show.
You know you're going for a full time.
Well, it's safe to say that some of the fans are heading out, and you still have a lot of faithful that have stuck it out on the Revere side especially. They're going to cheer on their boys after they finish this game. Again, great season. They'll finish 10-1, Northeast Conference champs. Great accomplishment. We have 2 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock.
Guys that are coming like
Ryan Riazzi, probably last kick for this season. And it's a great one right to the goal line. Winthrop has some running room. They might take this one. He's got one man to beat. And they are going to answer back. Number 18, taking it all the way back for a touchdown. Well, at least it gives them something to be excited about here at the end of the game. Looks like Revere's probably going to stop, maybe try to get some of their other players into the game. But at least for Winthrop, something nice to finish, to walk away with. So obviously, they're going to go for 2 here. So they got guys split left and right, and it's going to be another quarterback keeper, and he's going to get it. I don't know. The refs are holding off on their call. And they still haven't made a decision yet. And it's no good. Oh, we got to wonder if somebody just kind of made a off-color comment to one of the refs. But yeah, that's what we kind of figured. It was an unsportsman against Winthrop. They didn't like the fact that the refs didn't give them that two-point conversion. Again, from here, it's tough to see what they see on the field, but nonetheless, 46 Revere, 31 Winthrop. We'll get the ball one more time here, probably. And I'm not sure if, without Winthrop having any timeouts, Revere should be able to just burn the game up here, take a victory formation, and go get some turkey. But I know Patrick loves this stuff. He worked his way over there to give out the senior offensive and defensive player of the games today. He's got them some nice turkey legs. And Mother Nature's just going to give us one last reminder that she can do whatever she wants. The rain's picked up again, the wind's picked up again. 101-yard return for that Winthrop on my last play.
I don't know how the rain came back. Every weather person in fucking New England said it fucking rain to be done.
So Winthrop has one more timeout. And again, the assumption is they're going to have to go for an onside kick here. It's really the only thing they can do. And Barboza wisely just takes it on his knee.
Lucas Barboza down at the 40-yard line.
So it does look like Coach Chick is going to start getting some of these other kids a little bit of play time. You know, some of them being their last Thanksgiving game, their last football game in high school. So that's nice to be able to see that happen. So with a minute 50 left, you have to wonder if they're just going to want to run a play here and then go from there. But like I said, Winthrop does have one more timeout. Oh, it's a little counter to Furlong, and he's still not down. He managed to spin out of that one. His knee never touched. Definitely going to miss some of these kids. This has been a really fun group of players to watch. I know Calvin's going to miss some of his senior teammates, but hopefully on to bigger and better things. I lost Patrick over there. He's over there somewhere, but... Oh, there he is. Over by the 25-yard line. But it looks like that Beachcomber Trophy is going to stay in Revere for one more year, which again is another feat. That's the first time I think Revere has won the Thanksgiving game 4 years straight. So a lot of things for this team to be proud of. And then Calvin takes the knee with the victory formation. Looks like they might have to run one more play here to end the game. But we hope you enjoyed this year. Everybody at home, I hope you all do have a very happy Thanksgiving. And Revere for one last time this season. We'll take the knee. Jonathan Murphy taking the congratulations to the Revere High School Patriots, 10-1, Northeast Conference champs. Hold on to that Beachcomber trophy for another year.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
And there's a lot of hugs. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of emotion from some of these players. It's going to be tough to notice their last high school game. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone at home.
They're doing something a little different this year. So they have 2 trophies that they're going to give out. Now listen, these trophies could have went to anybody. Okay? So listen up. What do we got?
So guys, thank you for letting me be here, and thanks for letting Revere TV do these games. We had such fun with you all. You made Revere very proud, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level and the players that come back next year. So Revere TV, and what we did was we put together kind of a Jordan Madden or NFL tradition, what they do on Thanksgiving Day. We had an offensive and defensive player of the game each side.
Cool.
We did do a senior. You know, obviously we know you guys aren't going to be playing in Revere anymore, so we wanted to thank you for being here. So Coach, this one's going to go to the defensive player of the game, and we also have a turkey leg. It's going to Ali Mazer. You can take a bite. There you go. All right. And then, Coach, there wasn't a whole lot of debate, and everyone on the team did such a good job. But I mean, an unprecedented amount of touchdowns today, and such a great game, such a great season. But today's game, offensive player of the game goes to Joe Lanos. Good job, buddy. Thank you.